Okay. This is how you take apart a CD drive coming out of your PC. Most of these work in the same way and come apart the same way. These drives, I have another drive here from LG, and you can see the bottom is basically the same, screws in about the same area. It's they all work about the same and take apart the same. So I'm gonna quickly plug it into my system, take it off, unplug it. It's completely fine to unplug when it's open. You can just shove it back in and no issue caused there. Aha. So we have an issue. The shroud is blocking the DVD drive from opening. Now that was the reason why I took the shroud off last night, is it did not want to open for some reason. So very nicely, you're probably going to need a screwdriver. Get a nice flat head. Stick it in there very gently and just pop that off. And there goes your front shroud. The pop-off points may be different in certain things, but now you have access to the bottom, to which then hopefully you give it enough space so it can actually open. And if not, then we'll just have to rip the top off by hand. Let's loosen up. As you can tell, I got into it pretty forcefully last night, considering these attaching points are quite destroyed. As you can see here, we're getting into it now. Try not to bend the metal up too much, but there you go. That's now off. See, we didn't do too much damage to it. It was definitely a little bit more better than the top thing, but there's a little spinny thing for disc. Here's what it looks like on the inside. Damn. Now the shroud, if I plug this in, should in theory just come off. Yep, there it goes. Now that I've unplugged it, yep, see, it now opens with the top shroud off, so that lets me know that something on this shroud, well, before I bent it up last night, because it was also causing it before I ripped it off, something was keeping this in place and not allowing it to open for some reason. That was the main reason why I replaced it, because it just wouldn't open. And but yeah, that's how you open one of these. But if you have a normal CD drive like this should just open, and when it opens, just unhook that and it should come off no problem. This is what it looks like on the inside of a CD disc. Very dangerous. Do not try this at home. You will probably end up dying. But I, myself, am going to try this at home. I'm going to block my face with my hand. Oop. Okay, didn't like that. I am. Okay, there it goes. Yep, look at it. It's trying to lift up. Look at it reading that disc. That's why you don't try this at home, kids. The bottom of that disc is gone. But it was worth it to see how these things kind of work.